That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on the big dog in the fight game and one of the hottest YouTube sensations. We got Canelo Alvarez, the legend, the 4-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion, looking to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. And then we have Jake Paul, the hottest YouTube sensation out there, just knocked out Tyron Woodley in their second fight. And Jake is on fire. You understand? He's on fire. And, he's looking for more smoke to come. But Canelo want to let him know, Jake, I say, Jake, give me the money, let me go home, Jake. Listen, we all know Canelo Alvarez just knocked out Caden Plant. Caden Plant, everybody. Caden Plant, the IBF super middleweight world champion. Let that sink in y'all head. A real fighter with skills that pays the bills, and he is real. And Canelo went in there, knocked his ass out. Sent them on a little vacation and became the undisputed champion of the world. Undisputed. 4 titles. Real titles. So this is no hate towards Jake Paul way and what he's doing getting his money. Let's get that out the way right now. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo want to let him know, bro. Don't jump the gun or get too ahead of yourself. Your little fan base, I like Jake Paul. But the crazy people out there that's talking about that, oh, man, he got real power. He knocked out Tyron Woodley. That could be knockout of the year. And this is that, and that and this. And if he hit Canelo, he gonna knock Canelo out. Man, let me tell y'all something, bro. Canelo can take a fucking punch from fucking Thor and don't go to sleep. You feel me? He can take a punch from that boy. What's his name, y'all? They got all the things people always talking about. Thanos. Canelo can take a Thanos punch and don't go to sleep. So what makes y'all think this man right here and Jake Paul, like I say, who I do like, can hit Canelo and do anything with Canelo? Do anything with him. Jake Paul can't let alone budge Canelo, let alone knock him out. Let's stop playing games here, man. Look, Jake went in there against Tyron Woodley, and I give him his just doing his credit. I like the fight, right? He caught him with a punch. It resembles of the first fight. But you talking about Canelo Alvarez, arguably the best chin in boxing. I say it again, arguably the best chin in boxing. And y'all think this kid right here, Jake Paul, who caught Tyron Woodley with a nice little shot and put him out. Tyron Woodley, a 40-year-old man that's a UFC fighter, who's been knocked out before, can go in there and scrappity-dap-dap with the number 1 fighter in the world, the number 1 pound-for-pound king, right now. Stop it, kids. Stop it. Even Jake Paul know he can't fuck with this killer right here and Canelo Alvarez. When you mention Jake Paul name to Canelo, Canelo laughs it off, man. He laughs it off, but then, he come back to being who he is, the great guy that he is, and say, you know what, man, you never know. You never know. In the future, if he get more experience, we'll see. We'll see. Now, I'm the one that always say that this fight might not take place because Canelo's going to put that kid in the hospital. He's going to hurt that kid very, very bad. And a lot of y'all going to be mad at Canelo Alvarez, for putting y'all favorite YouTube sensation in a motherfucking hospital and arguably in a wheelchair next to Money Brown. And I'm going to be looking at Jake Paul like, I told your silly, stupid, gold-headed ass to leave Canelo Alvarez alone. Who you think you is? One of the Lannisters off of motherfucking Game of Thrones? You thought you had some type of special power that was going to save you or something? Like if Canelo catch you on your chin with that uppercut, left, right hook, that you weren't going to go to sleep and be sitting in the ICU? Well, guess what? That's on you. You understand? That's on you for listening to these people and making you feel like that you was on that level of a real fighter. Now, listen, Jake Paul, right? Jake Paul right now, he's like a civilian off the streets, but he can fight. He taking boxing classes to where he do got some type of skills or some type of coordination inside that square circle that you got to give him credit for. You really do. You have to get a kid credit. The kid got some good little pop where if he hit somebody on the chin, he can put him to sleep like a Tyron Woodley or the other UFC fighter or the other 2 cats or 3 cats that he fought inside his short career of 5 fights, right? So when I look at him, I like him. I like what he's doing for the boxing game. He's giving some fighters their biggest paydays. He's gifting watches to Tyron Woodley. He's bringing a lot of eyeballs to the sport, right? Eyeballs that probably wouldn't even watch the sport if he wasn't in it, so it bring a lot of recognition to the sport if it could translate over to regular boxing. If they really watch the fight game and look at the regular fights and buy some of the pay-per-views that we out here that we pay for, even just tune in to some of the fights to help put the ratings up for the boxing game. You got to respect that aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? That people don't want to give them credit for in that department. Before it's time about putting him on the level of a Canelo Alvarez, man, like I say, stop saying those type of things. Stop it. Don't try to mix what he's doing with what Canelo is doing, because Canelo is making history on a whole different level in the boxing realm, in the history of boxing. So when they open up the history books in the boxing game, Canelo name will be in their history books, not no fucking Jake Paul. This is no knock to Jake Paul. I like Jake Paul, you feel me? But I know Canelo look at this and he be like, okay, good entertainment, kid. Good entertainment, because that's what it is. It's entertaining at the end of the day, and it's entertainment at the end of the day. So when y'all ask me, Monty Brown, what do you think about the Jake Paul fight? Who do you think going to win between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley too? And I tell y'all, I don't care who win the fight because it's entertainment. Now, I might be edging towards Jake Paul to win because I like the entertaining show. I like the circus show, and I want the circus to continue. And I'm going to watch it. I know a lot of people feel like it's a mockery to boxing, what he's doing. Oh, he's getting all this money over these fighters. There's only so much money in boxing. It's only this. Listen, people will pay for what they want to see. Understand that. We are grown individuals here. And if you press that pay-per-view button, you understand what you're buying. You know what you're looking at. You know who's on the card. So you take it up on yourself to watch that fight. And if I want to watch another fight and I'm knowing that I don't have the money to pay for this fight and that fight, then I have no business buying this fight. So if people are out there buying two fights and then they feel like they're getting ripped off their money because of this, that, and the third, blame yourself. Because you decided to press that red button. You decided to call your cable company and pay for the pay-per-view, and you know you didn't have it. And not saying that's the case here, but that's just to the people who are talking about, well, there's not enough money in boxing. He's taking money from the fighters and this and that. No, man. People know if they want to watch Jake Paul, or if they want to watch Errol Spence, or if they want to watch Canelo or Tyson Fury or Wilder or whomever get in that goddamn square circle, they know what they want to do. So he's not taken away from the sport because, like I said, he got his own fan base that he come with from the YouTube community, from him and his brother already being big fucking stars in this world. So it just translate over. Like celebrity death match or fucking football players going in the ring. Football and basketball players going in the ring fighting. So I'm not fit to shit on him for getting his money. Congratulations to him. But my whole thing is, when we talking about the real deal of boxing, the things that get our blood and juices flowing and watching the big fights happen, don't get that shit mixed and screwed and start mixing one with the other, because it's like water and oil. It don't go together, bro. It don't go together at all. Canelo is on a whole different level than Jake Paul and most definitely Tyron Woodley. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what Instagram followers say. Oh, he got this many Instagram followers. I don't give a damn. I'm talking about inside that square circle. Now, Canelo will congratulate this kid for doing what he's doing. He's a young kid. Canelo don't hate on nobody. Let's get that understood. He don't hate on nobody. So he always said it's okay what Jake Paul is doing in the boxing game. Canelo never threw salt on what he's doing, like getting into the ring, fighting these guys, getting his money. But when y'all start trying to mix him up with Canelo talking about, oh, Jake, he's going up there, he's getting these knockouts, and pretty soon he's going to be ready for Canelo Alvarez as if it's a game. As if it's a game. That's when I step in and say, you motherfuckers better come back down to reality. You better bring y'all ass back down to planet Earth. Because that man can't hang with Canelo no shape, form, or fashion in no ring at no time. You dig? In no ring at no time. And if Jake was to hear this video, I think he will agree. Because they talk about, oh, he can fight him in 2024. 2024, and who is he going to fight to get him prepared for a Canelo Alvarez? Who in this game is he fighting to get him ready for a Canelo Alvarez? We talking about a killer, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, Canelo hands are registered weapons. If Canelo put his hands on Jake Paul, Canelo is liable to go to fucking jail. He's liable to go to jail. Let that sink in. I want that to sink in. YouTube fighters and little bitty Mickey Mouse House Club fighters is not getting you ready for a killer like Canelo Alvarez, who been doing this shit his entire life and mastered the art of boxing, mastered the art of hurting and putting people out with knockout, destruction, knockout power. You feel me? Putting people out, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is no me landing no shot on somebody, catching them, looking good. This is, I know what I'm doing to set you up, to knock you the fuck out, for real, for real. And that's the truth, man. That's the God honest truth. But if it ever comes to Jake Paul getting into the ring with Canelo Alvarez, it's going to be for a lot of money. I'm not going to be mad at Canelo because, like I said, Canelo can do what he want to do, and I'm on record, and I'm going to support everything he do. I don't give a fuck if he go fight Mickey Mouse. I can be mad all y'all want to. If Canelo go fight, I'm going to hype that shit up as Mickey Mouse is one of the greatest of all time, and Canelo finna go in there and beat his ass and create history. Yes, I am. Yes, Monty Brown is. Y'all never seen this type of Mickey Mouse before in y'all life. Mickey Mouse is a bad motherfucker. He's better than that fighter and better than that fighter, so it's going to be what it's going to be. But if it ever comes to the point where Canelo and Jake Paul is inside that square circle, Canelo's going to get a grip of fucking money, man. A grip of money. He's going to be the A side, and he's going to be able to go in there and dictate his terms, and he's not going to try to carry the fight. He's not going to play around with nobody. He's going to go in there. He's going to knock Jake Paul smooth the fuck out, and I mean smooth the fuck out, and he's going to lead the ring, pat the kid on his back. Hopefully the kid is A-okay, because I believe Canelo go send him to the ICU. That's just me. I don't wish that on him, but I'm just telling y'all what I see, right? So hopefully the kid is okay, and after that, he'll see to stop playing with Canelo Alvarez. And you fans out there that's in my DM, y'all will see to stop playing with Canelo Alvarez. And I told y'all that I like Jake Paul. I like the kid. I do. What he's doing for boxing, it's a okay thing. But I'm not going to jump the gun, and I'm not going to play and put him in a round where he don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Where he don't belong. He's swimming in a swimming pool. Canelo is in the ocean. It's a difference, homie. It's a difference. Now, what he's doing, he's supposed to be happy. He's riding his little emotions, and he feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? He feel good about it because he is fighting with no headgear, and he is fighting with $10 gloves, though. So he got a possibility of getting knocked out by the people he's fighting, right? But he's going in there, he's doing his job, you know? But stop putting him in a category with Canelo Alvarez as if Canelo go sit up there and play with this kid and carry this kid just to make y'all happy. No. You get into Canelo round, Canelo go turn into a gangster, he go turn into a killer, he go handle his business, and he go on about his business. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. Jake Paul, stop thinking you on Canelo Alvarez level, because you're not. You got some money, you got some Instagram followers, you're doing your thing in these exhibition fights, kudos to you. But you will never, I repeat, you will never, ever in your life, not in this lifetime, ever match a Canelo Alvarez inside that square circle, homie. Ever in life. And Canelo is laughing at you right now when people say that type of shit at the end of the day. Shouts out to you. Continue grinding, doing what you're doing. I salute you. Shouts out to my guy Canelo. Let's go make history. Let's run them numbers up. Let's become the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace them up. Until then, this your boy Monty. It's the NSBC moving, and nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.